Baby. Woo. Oh, these stools. It is game number 8 of the 2022 Eldorado Holiday Tournament, in the 3 seed. Carmi White County Bulldogs are set to face the Hardin County Cougars here in the final game of this first round. One more game later on tonight for the first game of the second round. Howie between Hamilton County and Carrier Mills. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black. JC Tinsley is back at the WRUL studio. Haley Winkleman and Asher Penrod with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Well, Travis, it has been 10 days since Carmi played last. They got a big win at Hamilton County, a tough place to play. But, you know, I don't know, Travis, would you prefer to have 10 days off between your next game and a big game here in a tough crowd? Or would you rather play, I guess, the day after, 2 days after? It's kind of a tough stretch to go so long without playing.
Yeah, it's always tough when you have that long of a layoff period for a long stretch of time for 10 days. I mean, Carmi's always had that kind of built in their schedule, so these guys are kind of used to it by now. They kind of got used to, taking this long layoff. But as a player for me, I would like to play as often as possible so you always stay warm, stay loose.
The pregame show is driven by Rice Motors and Carmi. Take ricemotors.com for a test drive now and give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did. So I mentioned the Bulldogs. They defeated Hamilton County their last time out back on the 16th. And they haven't played since, playing Hardin County. The Bulldogs are the 3 seed, and Hardin County would, I guess, be your 14 seed. But Travis, in this tournament, year in, year out, no matter who you're playing, we've seen a couple of teams kind of get rent for their money so far earlier today. If you're Carmi, you cannot overlook this Hardin County team going to come in tonight and take care of business.
Yeah, there's been a couple games that we thought would be blowouts from the start, and the lower seed end up playing with them for a quarter or for a half. I mean, Carmi's got to come out and really take care of business early on, get their offense running, and just get a lead and keep one.
Talking about Hardin County, they graduated 7 seniors last year, only 2 wins on the year. Anytime, Travis, you graduate 4 or 5+ guys, it's going to take some time, maybe even a year or 2 to kind of get back on your same foot.
Yeah, when you graduate that many, seniors that get a lot of playing time, it's always tough. And I mean for Carmi, they only got a loss 2 last year. Hardin County lost a couple, so it'll just be interesting early on to see how this game goes.
So, of course, for Carmi, having Bryce Connor, and you got to think this game probably means something for Bryce. It was the first game that Carmi played in the EHT last year, in which Bryce broke his left elbow, was done for the season, thought his basketball career was done, but he's back this year averaging 20 points per game. And Travis, there's no question, if Carmi wants to win not just tonight but possibly tomorrow and Wednesday, they got to run through Bryce Connor.
Yeah, I mean, he's been their offensive focal point this entire season. Everything Carmi does is predicated off what Bryce does and brings to the basketball court. And I mean, he's gonna have a little more extra motivation tonight. I mean, last year his season ended, possibly his career, and that's just going to give him that much more fuel to get going early on in the CHT.
The Bulldogs are the 3 seed. That's the highest seed they've had since Kevin Wolf took over back in 2015. The Bulldogs have not won the EHT since that was a pretty good team that played back in 1999. I'm pretty sure that was when the Bulldogs won the EHT last. And Toby Brown made a good point. Last time there was a guy named Gomat on the team is when they won the EHT. Of course, Tyler Gomat and his dad John back in that 99 team, which was a lot of fun. We'll go ahead and take a 2-minute break. We come back, we will have the starters for you between Carmi and Hardin County. This is the EHT on 97.3 WRUL.
This is Nancy J. Winter, CPA. It has been a pleasure to grow with you, to go through the stages of your life. I would just like to say thank you to all of my clients, past and present. And as one client recently said, it's like we are family. We strive to do the best we can for you, whether it be in tax season or out, and whether it be a tax situation, a financial situation, or just someone to talk to about how things are going. Thank you for counting on us. Stop by my office on Cherry Street in Carmi, or visit me at nancyjwintercpa.com.
Family medicine providers care for everyone in your family through all stages of life. If you need a primary care provider, Farrell Hospital has 3 new family medicine physicians accepting new patients. Dr. Clay Ford in Harrisburg, Dr. Samantha Mosby in Eldorado, and Dr. Chris Moore in McLeansboro for quality, convenient primary care close to home for both adults and children. Visit farrellhospital.org and call to make your appointment today.
Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi has over 500 eyeglass frames to choose from in stock. Also, a large selection of designer sunglass, non-prescription or prescription. Taylor Eye Care treats every patient like a member of their family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Call Taylor Eye Care at 618-382-4683 for your next eye exam. That's 618-382-4683. Taylor Eye Care, excellence in eye care.
Roark Transport in Carmi has earned a reputation of dependable hauling that many in this area have depended on. Roark Transport now also offers rock, dirt, and lime hauling from parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Roark Transport can handle all your rock and dirt hauling needs. Farmers can also depend on Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. For your next driveway or parking lot job, remember Roark Transport for fast, dependable service. Call Roark Transport today at 265-3665. Back here at Jeff Kingston, Cole Carter and Travis Black as the Bulldogs gets it to face on Hardin County in their first game of this year's EHT, game number 8 this season. And we'll go ahead and get ready for the starting lineups. That's brought to you by your local Hucks Market. Join the Hucks Big Bucks Rewards loyalty program today and save 10 cents on fuel every gallon every day for a limited time. Download the new Hucks Bucks Big Rewards loyalty app and start earning your big rewards today. Get exclusive offers tailored to you and earn points with nearly every purchase to redeem for merchandise, fuel discounts, free food, and more. Find it on the App Store or on Google Play. So the starting 5 for both squads. First for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the 14 seed Hardin County Cougars, just 2 wins on the season. They're going to start number 0, Walker Bebout, a 5'9" junior. Also number 11, number 5, a 5'11" freshman, Brandon Dutton. They'll go number 12, Morgan Fricker. He is a 5'11" junior. Number 23, Nick Austin, a 5'10" junior. And number 33, Nate Massey, who is a 5'11" freshman. So 2 freshmen in the lineup for Hardin County who only have 1 senior on the roster, that being Lucas Moore, a 6'2" senior. But for Rodney Lane and the Cougars, that's Bebout, Dutton, Fricker, Austin, and Massey. And for Kevin Wolf and the Bulldogs, they're going to go with the same starting 5 they've had all season long. That being Gavin Holloman, a 6-foot sophomore wearing number 2. Mitchell Edwards is a 6'6" sophomore wearing number 5. Bryce Connor, a 6'4" senior, number 11. Tyler Gomat, number 12. He is a 6'3" senior. And number 14, Landon Driscoll, is a 6'3" junior. So for head coach Kevin Wolf in his 8th season at the helm, it's Holloman, Edwards, Connor, Gomat, and Driscoll. Well, Travis, I think the key to the game early on for Carmi, get a lead and run away with it.
Yeah, they got to score early and often. They're probably looking to go inside early on with that height advantage they have over Hardin County's entire starting lineup. So Hardin County most likely will come out in the zone early on, if I'm just guessing.
The pregame show has been brought to you by Rice Motors and Carmi. Take RiceMotors.com for a test drive now and give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did. Again, a big thanks to J.C. Tinsley back at the WRUL studio. Haley Winkleman and Asher Penrod with us. For those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel, you can watch and listen to all 26 EHT games this year right here on WRUL and the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. First time we've done video stream, and it's gone pretty well so far here in day 1. I can't thank our crew enough. They've been troopers, and it's only day 1. I can imagine here in about 48 hours, Haley Wink will be ready to strangle me, but we're having fun, though. It's been a fun day of basketball. I'm kind of surprised that some of these games are a little bit closer than what we initially expected.
Yeah, originally we thought a lot of these games would be a lot of blowouts, in which final score would suggest that, but they were a lot closer than what those final scores suggest.
And I think over the next 2 days, really when you even things out on the consolation side, on the championship side, I think we'll see some really good basketball really starting tomorrow morning. I think Hamilton County, they're going to play Carrier Mills after this game. That probably should be a one-sided game in favor of the Foxes, but really starting tomorrow morning, 8:30. North City, Everett County is the first game. I know Fairfield plays the second game against, I believe, Gallatin County. So things get a little interesting on the consolation side. Of course, for those teams playing on the left side of the bracket, they lose and they're done. But tell you what, Travis, if Carmi can play the ball that we know they're capable of playing, the ball that we saw them play in the DuQuoin Tip-Off Classic, the ball they played against Gallatin County NCOE earlier in the year, they themselves can be right there. They're a top 3 seed for a reason. there's no reason why Carmi can't possibly make a run to win this thing.
Oh yeah, talent-wise, they're in that top echelon in this tournament, and you know, as long as they take care of business in their first game and then worry about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. But if they can play ball like they did early on in the year, or even that second half against McLeansboro, they played pretty well. If they could play some basketball like that, they're going to be a tough out in this tournament.
Again, it's been 10 days since Carmi won a 52-35 win over Hamilton County there in McLeansboro back on the 16th. Had some time off, of course, practiced since then, but especially when you have the whole weekend off, Travis, with Christmas falling on a Sunday. I doubt these guys practice on Christmas Eve. So, again, you're talking 2.5, really almost 3 days since you've had really full-on physical activity. I would not be shocked if Carmi just kind of needs a few minutes to get going.
Yeah, a little bit, probably a little slow start early on, but I think with the intensity they're going to have from Bryce getting his first game back in this tournament since last year, I think they'll shake out of it pretty quick early on.
Also noting that we have not seen a dunk yet today in the first 7 games. I have a good feeling that will change in this game.
I have a very high opinion, high hunch that will also be changing. We talked about it. I said, who would have thought that Carmi would have probably some of the first guys dunking in this tournament? Normally, you always got a couple kids from different towns that can just get up there and slam it.
The Bulldogs are wearing their home white uniforms. They are the higher seed. If they win tonight, they'll be the road team tomorrow night against the host Eagles. Hardin County in their road blue uniforms with Hardin County on top of the number, Cougars below it. White letters, red numbers. Bryce Connor wins the tip, and we are rocking and rolling here from Duff Kingston. And the Bulldogs playing their first game of the 58th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Glad you could join us, whether you're watching or listening at home. Driscoll goes on the right side, catch and shoot three for Mitchell Edwards. 10-day break. Forget it. 3-point shot for Edwards, a first bank three-pointer, $3 from first bank to the Carmi County Unit 5 School District. 3-0 Bulldogs.
Slow start what?
Hardin County the other way. Here's Dutton with it, guarded by Driscoll. Top of the circle, open jumper for Bebout, no good, and the rebound grab by Edwards. Bulldogs come the other way. 3-0 Carmi, 35 seconds gone here in the opening quarter. Driscoll goes on the right side to Holloman. He'll get a screen from Edwards. Pick and roll not there. Now it's Gomat left top. Near corner, Driscoll. He scored 18 points in the last game against Hamilton County. And the pick and roll with Gomat. They're making it look easy. 5-0 Carmi. Into the front court come the Cougars. Bebout hands it off on a weed to Dutton. On the far side with it now. Putting it on the floor on a drive is Austin. Austin picks it up. Connor nearly took it away. Austin takes it right back. Now goes inside at Edwards. His shot no good. Connor grabs the rebound. Bulldogs on the run, leading 5-0. Connor into the front court. Lost his dribble and he took it away. And a foul going to be called against the Bulldogs as Connor was looking to go towards the rim. Lost his dribble and a takeaway there for Hardin County.
And that's Bryce's first.
And they called the foul on Connor, as Travis mentioned. First foul call for either side. 5-0 Carmi, 6:42 to play here in the opening quarter. Game number 8 in this year's EHT. Bebout drives inside, now picks up his dribble, trying to go to the bounce pass to the free throw line, gets knocked away. Now back in the hands of Goman, who throws it up ahead to Connor. 2-on-2, and Bryce will draw the foul near the free throw line. So Cougars stop a fast break there. Bulldogs will reset their offense. Good crowd on hand here for the night session, per usual. They go inbounds pass to Gomat in the corner, and he tried to get it down low to Connor, and that one a little bit too high. And it goes out of bounds. It's now back-to-back turnovers for Carmi.
Yeah, they're just getting a little wild with their passes. I mean, it was a good look right there, and there's no help over the backside, but just a little long, a little high and outside, as they say.
6:20 to go here in the first quarter. 5-0 Carmi. On the near side, here's Dutton. Pick and roll. They go down low to Fricker. Up top now, back in the post to Fricker, taken away by Gomat. Nice steal there from Tyler Gomat. Bulldogs come the other way, leading 5-0. 2 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Here's left top Edwards. Wants a screen from Gomat, goes on the right side to Connor. Back to Driscoll between the circles. And then left side to Connor. Back on the right top to Gomat. The far corner, it's Holloman. Holloman, elevator screen for Driscoll. 3 on the way. First bank three-pointer for Landon Driscoll. And a timeout taken by Rodney Lane. The Bulldogs are out to an 8-0 lead with 5:45 to go here in the first quarter. This timeout brought to you by Carmi Lumber. Take time out of that to-do list. And before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. Back in 30 seconds.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
Back here at Duff Kingston, Bulldogs lead Hardin County 8-0 after a Rodney Lane timeout. Cougars into the front court. They go on the near side. It's Dutton with it. Cross-court pass is corralled by Bebout. Corner three on the way is no good. And Gomat skies for the rebound for the Bulldogs. Carmi on the run. Driscoll into the front court. Picks up his dribble. Now goes on the right side. Holloman, far corner. Edwards thought about a three. Puts on the floor. Gets inside and lays it up and in. Travis, has Carmi missed in the offensive end yet?
No, starting out 4 for 4, starting out hot.
What you want to see. Mentioned that those 10 days off in between games. You were wondering if it was going to slow Carmi down. It has not. Bulldogs out to a 10-0 lead. 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Dutton goes left side to Bebout, trying to get inside. Bebout goes back to his left, back in the hands of Dutton on the left top. Dutton puts it on the floor, goes in the near corner, back to Bebout. He'll get a screen from Dutton, dribbles around the top, guarded by Driscoll. Picks up his dribble, now goes into a backdoor pass, and a good one of that to Fricker, who turns and can't hit. Rebound grab by Connor. Bulldogs with numbers on the other end. Connor, two-step in the lane, and the soft dunk. It counts, though. That's our first dunk of the day, and Bryce Connor has his first points of the night.
Soft dunk, hard dunk, still 2 points.
And Gomat with the steal on the other end. Nearly lost his dribble, but it is taken away back by the Cougars. Should have been an over and back call, but none is called by the officials, but the Cougars sent it right back away. 12-0 Carmi, 4:24 to play in this first quarter. Travis, you can also imagine the Bulldogs hopefully going to play 2+ more games in this tournament. Get a big lead, get your starters out, let your JV guys get some minutes later in this game.
That's probably the dream, Cole.
They go left, get there. They go left tap to Driscoll, now back on the right side. Holloman catch and shoot three, a little bit too hard. The rebound grab by Connor. He'll go back up and lay it in with the right hand. Bryce Connor with 4 points. The Bulldog lead is 2 touchdowns, 14-0. Under 4 to go here in the first quarter. On the near side with it, now top of the circle. They go around on the left side to Bebout. Their correction, that is Dutton who has it. Now in the near corner to Massey, back to Dutton. Over on the left side, cutting down low is Fricker. Fricker is going to pick up his dribble, and they're going to call a traveling violation. And a couple of Frickers. Morgan Fricker was the one who started now. Landon Fricker off the bench for Hardin County. 3:42 to play here in the first quarter, 14-0. Carmi White County leads. Driscoll walking across the timeline as Cougars go to kind of a, what do you call that, a 2-3 zone or 1-2-2 possibly. They go cross-court pass, corner three for Connor on the way. It's hard, couldn't get the bounce. And the rebound grabbed by the Cougars. Hardin County comes the other way, but Rodney Lane says, I don't want a fast break, I want a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Carmi Lumber. We'll take one as well, back in 30 seconds on 97.3 WRUL.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. Located in the heart of Southern Illinois, we have a strong focus on small businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. From t-shirts to business cards to large format banners, we are excited to make your design project a reality. We also specialize in video and audio production. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Here at Duff Kingston, Bulldogs leading Hardin County 14-0. Cole Carter and Travis Black with you. Appreciate those of you tuning in on 97.3 WRUL or watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Game number 8 of 9 here in the first day of this year's EHT. Hardin County on the offensive end. They get it into the free throw line. Now it's Bebout on the up top. Fricker trying to get inside, now dumps it off. This is going to be Dutton for a pull-up jumper. It's an air ball rebound tipped back to the hands of Fricker, though, who scored. Landon Fricker has 2 points, the 5'9 junior, and Hardin County scores their first basket of the night. It's 14-2. Here's Holloman between the circles now on the right side, Edwards. And they're going to call the lob play here, Travis Driscoll. Lob for Edwards. There it is. That will get the crowd going.
And that's number 2 of the night.
Yep. Saw it coming from a mile away. 16-2 Bulldogs. Beebout has it on the right top. Trying to get it into the hands of Fricker, and went for the steal, and it leads to a wide open layup. Landon Fricker, 4 points for Hardin County off the bench. 16-4 Bulldogs, 2:17 to play here in the first quarter. You know, throwing a dunk down in the EHT's got to feel good.
Oh, you bet.
Connor on the near corner of Holloman. He'll let a 3 fly. Got it. First bank 3-pointer for Gavin Holloman. Carmi on fire here in the first quarter, 19-4. Beebout drives in, now picks it up, nearly turns it over. Connor tries to save it. He does, gets it over to Holloman. Holloman goes up and lays it in and one. Gavin Holloman a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play, and great hustle by Bryce Connor, who came in to save that to give Holloman a chance for a layup. Couple of subs coming in here for Carmi. Trey Dixon was set to come in, or correction, Gomat came in for Dixon, as Holloman's free throw is good, and Gavin will award himself with a seat as Mason Haywood checks in.
Yeah, Cole, we talked about, that 10-day layoff. It seems like they haven't skipped a beat.
What 10-day layoff?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's good to see. And again, if Carmi plays this kind of basketball, it's going to be a fun 3 days. Beebout gets inside, picks up his dribble, and turns it over right to Driscoll. Up ahead to Connor in front of the pack, and Bryce will lay it in with the right hand. 6 points for Bryce Connor, and the Bulldogs lead Hardin County by 20, 24-4 with 90 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Fricker trying to get inside, lost it, loose ball, trying to get rid of it. They're going to call a foul on the loose ball against Mason Haywood. That will be his first. Haywood has slowly started to get a little more varsity minutes as the season goes on. And if you want to know how he plays, well, he could shoot. Really good shooter of that.
Yeah, if you see him in the JV games, he's always got his 15 to 18 all from threes.
Carmi another takeaway as Gomat rips it away. Now up ahead to Driscoll. Nice reverse layup for Driscoll, up and good. Landon Driscoll, 5 points for the Bulldogs. All 5 starters have scored for Carmi, and the Bulldogs lead by 22, 26-4. Fricker left top. He'll put it in the floor, goes up, shot no good. Rebound grab by Driscoll. Carmi going the other way. Driscoll to the front court. In the far corner, Gomat thought about a 3, puts it on the floor. Hook pass to Driscoll down low, turns, shoots, scores. They're making it look easy, 28-4 Carmi.
Carmi's a perfect 9 of 9 inside the 3-point line right now.
About as flawless a first quarter as you could ask for. 3-point shot, no good from Austin. Bulldogs have it, final 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Gomat in the far corner as Hardin County's gone to his own defense. Cross-court pass to Haywood. Now it's Connor, top of the key. He splits defenders. Back to Haywood. Thought about a 3 near corner. Edwards. Bounce pass to Driscoll in the post. Nearly lost it. Tries to save it. Throws it off the leg of a Hardin County player. They say no, he missed it. Or what's the call? The far side of the near official says Hardin County ball, so it goes back over to the Cougars with 13 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 28-4. Carmi with the lead. And they changed their mind.
Yep, looks like they have.
The official in front of the Carmi basket first said Hardin County ball. Now he says Carmi ball with 13 seconds. Driscoll to inbound, goes to Edwards on an elevator screen. Yes, sir! Edwards has 10. How about this first quarter for the Carmi White County Bulldogs? Beebout draws a foul with 1.7 on the clock. 31-4. As Gomat commits his first foul. Beebout to inbound, gets it in, and they won't even put up a shot. About as flawless a first quarter that you could ask for. The Bulldogs lead Hardin County 31-4 as we go to the second quarter. This is the EHT on 97.3 WRUL.
Teamwork, Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success. Carmi Lumber celebrates the student athletes competing and wishes them great success. Depend on the team at Carmi Lumber for all success with your home projects, electrical, plumbing, lumber, hardware, and more. Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. Visit them on North 3rd Street in Carmi or carmilumber.net. Carmi Lumber, proud supporter of area athletes.
Fouls, double dribbles, air balls. Unfortunately, all part of the game.
But with a great team behind you, you're right back in the game.
Sometimes life knocks you down, but State Farm agent Doug Raber and his team are there to make sure you get back up.
When something unfortunate happens, call me and get peace of mind you're working with a team committed to making sure your life goes right.
Call 618-445-2012. Find Doug Raber on Facebook and on the Square in Albion.
Start of the second quarter, the Bulldogs leading Hardin County 31-4. About as good as the first quarter that you can ask for if you're Carmi. Now the Bulldogs go to the 1-3-1 zone defenses. The Cougars trying to get something going. Just 4 points scored in that first quarter as Gomat with the steal for the Bulldogs going the other way. Here's Driscoll. Euro step in the lane and
charge.
There's going to be a charge or a travel either way, but they go with the charge call, and Driscoll picks up his first. Well, Travis, a lot of people have asked me today, Carmi's got a pretty good team. Carmi a 3-seed, are they the real deal? And I know it's only Hardin County, but I'll tell you what, if Carmi can play like this the next 3 days,
they can give any team a run for their money.
They're going to give themselves a chance. In the near corner, it's Fricker, tries to go down low. That pass deflected, and a nice catch by Mackenzie Pringle there on the baseline. Bebout will inbound it, gets it into Fricker. He goes to the basket with the right hand, lays it up and in. Landon Fricker has all 6 for the Hardin County Cougars. Makes it 31-6. Holloman across the timeline now on the right side. Driscoll, far corner. Edwards, 3 on the way. I love watching this sophomore shoot the basketball. A first bank 3-pointer for Mitchell Edwards. He's got 13 points, and the Bulldog lead is 28, 34-6. Bebout on the far side. This is Dutton with it. Dutton puts it on the floor, and a 3-point shot here on the near side on the way is no good. That was mysterious number 34 who shot it for Hardin County. Bulldogs come the other way. Gomat picks it up. Now it's Holloman who wants a 3. It's off the back of the iron, no good. And the Cougars come the other way. 34-6. Carmi with the advantage. And a shot down low off glass is no good from Bebout. And Holloman grabs the rebound, and he'll slowly walk this one across the timeline. A 28-point Carmi advantage, 34-6. Driscoll between the circles, goes on the right side to Holloman. Top of the circle, Gomat. Now left side, Connor. Near corner, Driscoll. They're going to call an offensive foul against Mitchell Edwards. An illegal screen as looks like he checked Fricker a little bit too hard.
Yeah, just put a little extra into that screen right there.
That'll happen. Still 34-6. Hardin County comes the other way with the basketball. Fricker goes left side, now in the hands of Bebout. Ball above his head. The lefty looks, now goes top of the circle to Mysterious, number 34, and he's going to turn it over, trying to get it to Dutton, who is running up for the screen. Ball goes back over to Carmi. 6:03 to play here in the second quarter. Bulldogs lead Hardin County 34-6. Driscoll across the timeline, goes left side to Connor. Connor looks, puts it on the floor. Pick and roll with Gomat. Pass got deflected, but Tyler corrals it, picks it up in the near corner. Now near top to Connor. On the right side, Edwards, far corner, Driscoll. Pick and roll with Edwards, and lob it to him. He corrals it, double team down low, tries to kick it out, and he does out to Driscoll, nearly turns it over, and they do turn it over, as that is the 5th Carmi turnover in this game.
Yeah, this little helter-skelter on that play, trying to get it down to Mitchell in the post, and they were ready for that double team coming in.
5.5 to play here in the second quarter. 34-6, Bulldogs with the advantage. At the top of the circle, here's Mitchell. Guarded by Mitchell. Edwards goes on the right top now to Fricker. He puts it on the floor, guarded by Connor, tries to get around him, picks up his dribble. Now a bounce pass to a cutting Bebout, who stops, nearly traveled. Did travel right there, but no call, and Holloman grabs the rebound. Bulldogs coming the other way, 34-6. with 5:08 to play here in the second quarter. Here's Driscoll down low. Nice spin move, and the layup up and good for Landon Driscoll. He's got 9.
Put him in the spin cycle.
Nice move by Driscoll again. He scored 18 in Carmi's last game against Hamilton County. Fricker gets down low. His shot no good. Got his own rebound and put it back up and in. 8 points for Fricker. 36-8. Carmi with the advantage. Connor on the left tap. He'll get a screen from Gomat. They don't go to the pick and roll. They go on the right side to Edwards now in the far corner. Holloman pull up 3 on the way. No good. And Driscoll somehow got the offensive rebound. And he's able to draw the foul as he goes back up.
Good extra effort there by Driscoll getting in the paint amongst the trees.
So Driscoll will go to the free throw line for 2. And again, coming up at about 10 o'clock, we'll have the red-eye game between Hamilton County and Carrier Mills. First free throw for Driscoll on the way. It is no good. Those of you that missed out earlier this morning, Hamilton County lost to Harrisburg in overtime in the first game of the day. A little bit of controversy to end regulation. Hamilton County got a shot off with virtually no time left. The clock didn't start on time, but they counted it. Went to overtime. Harrisburg won by 8 as Driscoll goes 1 of 2. He's got 10. The Bulldog lead is 29 at 37-8. Bebout hands it off to Fricker, trying to get inside, working around Dixon, goes in the near corner. Mysterious number 34 for 3, and it's good. Drew Vaughn is his name, thanks to the PA announcer. He's got 3. Makes it 37-11. Holloman goes left tap to Connor. Connor picks up his dribble, now goes on the far side. Dixon on the right top now to Holloman. He puts it on the floor, trying to get around a screen. He goes to a bounce pass from the Eagle logo to Tyler Gomat. Gomat with a crossover, gets inside, spin move, goes up against Vaughn. Vaughn blocked his shot. Bebout the rebound, then Gomat tries to poke it away. And nice hustle by Gomat as he goes and steals it. Now it's Driscoll down low. He'll draw the foul as he goes to the rim. And 2 shots coming up for Landon Driscoll. So 2 free throws for Driscoll, who's got 10 points already tonight. And really starting to see Landon play pretty well in these past couple of games for Carmi. As his first free throw on the way, and that one's no good.
Yeah, he's really found his spot as that tertiary, scorer for Carmi because, obviously they have Bryce as their primary and then Mitchell as their secondary, depending on who has it going that night. And then he just sneaks in there with his, calm little 14 points.
Tertiary? Is that like a...
That means, your tertiary gunner, your third,
So like secondary but for third.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning stuff all day long, Travis. Free throw for Driscoll as the fan in front of us finally sits down is up and good. So Driscoll's got 11 points.
So we got a timeout by Coach Kevin Wolf.
Timeout taken by Kevin Wolf. It's brought to you by Carmi Lumber. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds on 97.3 WRUL.
Stop in Silver Dollar Gaming every day December 26th through December 31st and enter to win $250, $500, $750, or $1,000 for guaranteed winners. Located in Carmi, Eldorado, Harrisburg, Heron, DuQuoin, Alany, Murfreesboro, Salem, and West City. Partnered with J&J Gaming and located only at Silver Dollar Gaming. Must be 21 years of age to enter.
Want to say hello to the 346 of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. The stream coming your way thanks to Haley Winkleman and Asher Penrod. With us here at Duff Kingston, J.C. Tinsley is back at the WRUL studio. Cole Carter and Travis Black as Carmi leads Hardin County 38-11. And they're going to call a double dribble on the drive there by Vaughn. As the ball goes back over to the Bulldogs, who lead by 27. Well, Travis, I think we can go ahead and say it's going to be Carmi and Eldorado tomorrow night at 8:30, and that I'm already excited for that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big matchup. Preview for the conference games this year,
Yep.
And when you face them in the EHT, it's always a tough game.
Backdoor pass to Driscoll, who corrals it. Reverse layup, no good. And the rebound is grabbed by Hardin County as Massey comes away with it. Cougars come the other way. Here's Fricker left top now in the far corner. Open jumper on the way off the side of the backboard. And the rebound grabbed by Gomat, who throws it up ahead to Driscoll in front of the pack. Driscoll stops, goes up, scores, and one. A very smart play by Landon Driscoll, knowing that the Cougars were going to try to block the shot. Drew the contact, hit the basket and one.
He got himself a couple birds right there, got him up in the air.
They called that foul there on Landon Fricker, so Landon fouls Landon. And so Driscoll will shoot the old-fashioned three-point play. Driscoll's got 13 points already and missed that one. Rebound, grabbed by Gomat. Second chance here for Carmi as Tyler hooks one up. It's no good. And the rebound going to be grabbed by Hardin County coming the other way. That was Mitchell who grabbed it for the Cougars. 40-11, Carmi with the advantage. On the near side, Fricker gets inside, lost the basketball, and Driscoll will poke this one away. How many turnovers? That's now 13 turnovers for Hardin County in this first half. Left side here is Holloman getting a screen from Dixon. Pull-up shot from Gavin Holloman from the free throw line is up and good. 8 points for Gavin. Makes it 42-11. Vaughn goes near side to Austin. Back to Vaughn, guarded by Gomat. Vaughn puts it on the floor and draws the foul on his way to the basket. That will be against Tyler Gomat. That's going to be his second foul as Edwards and Haywood check back into the ball game. Good to see Hayward getting some minutes. And really, obviously Carmi has not gone very deep this year, but any help giving these guys a break is needed. As the inbounds pass from Hardin County is going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say it was tipped. No, they're going to say it's going to go over to Carmi.
Yeah, and like you said, Carmi really doesn't go that deep this year, and any extra help they can get, they need that seventh, maybe eighth man to step up, and it's good to see Haywood getting some run here.
Haywood gets it across half court now on the right side to Edwards in the far corner. It's Holloman. Bounce pass to Connor, gets tipped away by Vaughn. It goes out of bounds. So the ball will stay with Carmi. 2:06 to play here in the second quarter. 42-11. This has really been the biggest blowout in the first half we've seen today. A lot of games have really waited till the second half to get out of hand as a three-point shot from Holloman is no good, and the rebound going to be grabbed by the Cougars coming the other way. Fricker left top, picks up his dribble. Now looking to get rid of it, goes on the near side to Vaughn, who's guarded by Connor. Vaughn pass fake on the near side with it. Fricker with it, picks up his dribble, trying to change direction. Now goes back to Mitchell, who gives it over to Lane, then Fricker near midcourt. 100 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Fricker spins down low and his shot no good, but he drew the foul. And he will go to the free throw line for two. Trey Dixon commits his first foul. So Fricker will shoot two free throws here. First one no good. 1:36 to play here in the second quarter. Carmi all over Hardin County, 42-11. Second free throw for Fricker, missed them both, and the rebound going to be grabbed by Dixon. They got it taken away now in the hands of Fricker, who nearly turns it over, and he does. He throws it over to Holloman, and then he gets it taken away by Fricker once again. Cutting is Mitchell. Free throw line jumper is up and good from Ethan Mitchell. His first points off the bench for the Cougars. And he makes it 42-13. Here's Haywood on the right top. Open three for Edwards. Top of the key, no good. Rebound grabbed at time by Fricker for Hardin County. Cougars come the other way. Here's Landon Fricker, hands it off. Right side to Austin. Back to Fricker between the circles. Guarded by Dixon. Puts it on the floor. Bounce pass on the far side to Morgan Fricker. Back to Landon Fricker. Three-point shot on the way. Won't get the bounce. Connor grabs the rebound, and he's going to go on a full sprint. Bulldogs 3-on-1. Hook pass to Trey Dixon for the easy two. Bryce had about two different guys he could pass to there. Said, Trey, you haven't scored yet. I'll let you score. And Bryce with the steal, and here we go. Bryce by himself with the reverse dunk. We've been waiting for it. Crowd loves it.
He got that one sneaky earlier, barely got it over. He said, I'm going to, make sure this one goes down.
Three-point shot missed. Connor the rebound. Bulldogs on the run once again. Dixon by himself again, and he lays it up and in. 4 points for Dixon. It is all Carmi, 48-13. Fricker getting inside with 2 seconds left. Buzzer sounds. How about this first half for the Carmi White County Bulldogs? here in the first round of the 58th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. The Bulldogs lead Hardin County as we go to the break, 48-13. We will take a 3-minute break. We come back, we'll have halftime stats for you right here on 97.3 WRUL.
Have what you need to make this New Year's Eve celebration one for the ages? If not, visit Smokin' Joe's Fireworks Store and let's blast our way into 2023. Buy one, get one free orange stickered items. Scan Joe's more than 80 big screens to preview your fireworks selections and get the big 500-gram cakes, plus the fun stuff for kids like sparklers and Roman candles, even assortment packs. Find Smokin' Joe's Fireworks on Facebook and at SmokinJoesFireworks.com. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 6 and New Year's Eve. Call 270-389-0407. Get your boom boom for less.
Have you ever thought about the importance of a personal relationship with your bank? In today's world of kiosk and efficiencies, not every bank will take the time to get to know you and understand your financial goals. But at Banterra, we do just that. We have a strong local team with vast experience who live in and know our communities well. Stop by a Banterra bank location near you and get to know a bank who truly understands personal service. Banterra Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Abby Mawson, and I'm here to help. We can work together to understand today's financial landscape and make sure you achieve your goals. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Let's connect. Start by giving me a call at 618-842-4696. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Life can be complicated, but managing your money should be simple. Whether you need to check your balances, deposit a check, pay bills, pay a friend, or transfer money to retirement savings, First Mid Online and Mobile Banking keep your finances simple every step along the way. With First Mid Bank and Trust, you can manage your money anytime right from your smartphone. You can even sign up for real-time alerts to stay on top of your account activity. Learn more about these conveniences at firstmid.com. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Warm up with savings at your local Huck's Market. Join the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards loyalty program today and save 10 cents on fuel every gallon, every day for a limited time. Download the new Huck's Bucks Big Rewards loyalty app and start earning your big rewards today. Exclusive offers tailored to you and earn points with nearly every purchase to redeem for merchandise, fuel discounts, free food, and more. Find it on the App Store and on Google Play.
Hi, this is Jack Jordan. All of us at the Jordan Funeral Group hope you're enjoying the 58th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. While we always strive to win, we also recognize that loss is part of the game in basketball and in life. Count on our caring staff to help get through the toughest losses in life. Visit jordanfuneralgroup.com for resources to plan ahead for grief support and learn all about how we can help in your time of need. The Jordan Funeral Group, Campbell and Sendabag Funeral Homes, family owned and operated since 1954.
Halftime here at Duff Kingston, the Bulldogs all over Hardin County, 48-13. Here at the break, final game of the first round, 8th of 9 games going on tonight here in Eldorado. We'll have the first round of the consolation bracket coming up at 10 o'clock when Hamilton County takes on Carrier Mills. The halftime show is brought to you by the Jordan Funeral Group, remembering lives well lived and honoring Bulldog athletics. Visit jordanfuneralgroup.com for more information. Cole Carter and Travis Black, J.C. Tinsley back at the WRUL studio. Asher Penrod and Haley Winkleman with us. Those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Travis, that was a fun first 16 minutes for Carmi. A big lead, 48-13.
Yeah, that was a tour de force. They just came out and showed why they're the higher seeded team, and they played a really pretty much perfect half there. They didn't do too many bad things. They kind of got a little sloppy there at a minute there, but defensively they got a ton of turnovers. They forced a lot of bad shots. Offensively, they ran it to perfection, and they hit a lot of shots. They played a pretty perfect half.
Yeah, and the thing of it is and if you listen around to radio shows last week, this week, and on social media, nobody really thought Carmi had a chance, not tonight by any means, but throughout the rest of the week. Obviously, you got your Massac County, your Carterville, and Heron, who look to be probably the three best teams in this tournament. But, Travis, and you don't want to sound like a homer, but if Carmi plays like even 1/4 of the way they played in the first half, they're going to have a good chance to bring home a trophy later on this week.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna be in any ball game they play like this. They played a pretty much perfect half. I mean, there's some things you like to tweak because there's always things you get better at, but I mean, for the most part, it was pretty perfect. So, I mean, they're going to be in any game if they play, up to their standard or up to that standard right there. So, I mean, Carmi is going to have a good shot at bringing home some hardware.
That's a miraculous comeback. Carmi will come back and play Eldorado at 8:30 tomorrow night in the championship bracket, as Hardin County will come back tomorrow, and they will play, I believe, West Frankfort there on the consolation side. Again, halftime score, Bulldogs lead 48-13. We'll take another 2-minute break. We come back, we'll have halftime stats for you right here on 97.3 WRUL.
Whether you need to move grain or other agricultural products, you just feel more confident counting on a family-owned transportation company. And with SGI Transportation, customers are part of that family. We understand the weight of your work, feeding the world. The reliable, dedicated drivers at SGI Transportation keep your product and operation moving at all hours. Because when family has a need, SGI Transportation answers that call. Find SGI Transportation on Facebook or call 618-968-2471. SGI Transportation, the most trusted name in trucking.
Southeastern Illinois College is teaming up with Farrell Hospital again to bring you the world-famous Howl at the Moon dueling pianos on Saturday, February 11th. Tickets are $35 per person, $60 per couple, $250 per table. Visit bidpal.net/concert 2023 for tickets. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. with an Italian dinner buffet by Chef Michael until 7. Photos by Epic Snap Photo, Balloon Pop, Silent Auction, and the show starts at 7. Join SIC and Farrell Hospital for a night of dancing, music, and fun with Dueling Pianos Concert for a cause.
At Top Shelf Discounters, our business model is high quality, brand new home furnishings at deeply discounted prices. Find us at 215 North Walnut Street, Carmi, Saturdays 10 to 2 or by appointment. And follow Top Shelf Discounters on Facebook for weekly promotions and giveaways.
Do Over Decor and Boutique North City, your home for the latest styles and trends for women of all ages, featuring boutique clothing, decor, jewelry, handbags, gourmet foods, and more. Plus, Whitley's Coffee House provides a fun, relaxing environment in store. Find Do Over Decor and Whitley's Coffee House in North City and on social media.
Shop, click, drive. It's that simple with RiceMotors.com. Picks and pricing updated several times a day. Even vehicles in transit. You get the first look when you shop RiceMotors.com. Got an idea of what you're looking for? Want to schedule a service appointment? You can do it all. Rice Motors has served the region for 90 years. And with RiceMotors.com, it's never been easier for you to shop. Click, drive. RiceMotors.com. Visit now.
We'll take a look at the individual scoring line there for Carmi in the first half. They were led by both Landon Driscoll and Mitchell Edwards, who had 13 points apiece. They got 8 points apiece from Gavin Holloman and Bryce Connor, 4 points from Trey Dixon, and 2 points from Tyler Gomat for Hardin County. None of their starters scored. All their scoring came from the bench, as Landon Fricker had 8 points, 3 points from Vaughn, and 2 points from Ethan Mitchell. And I do want to remind you that this is the Jordan Funeral Group halftime show. Remembering Live Well Live and honoring the tradition of Bulldog Athletics. Visit JordanFuneralGroup.com for more information. Travis, got team stats for us?
Carmi in the first half from the field shot 20 of 29 for 69%, 5 of 11 from 3 for 45%, 3 of 6 from the free throw for 50%. Hardin County shot 6 of 21 for 29%, 1 of 6 from 3, which is 17%. And 0 of 2 from the free throw line for 0%. Rebounding and turnover numbers, Carmi had 3 offensive, 13 defensive rebounds, 6 turnovers to Hardin County's 3 offensive, 6 defensive, and 16 turnovers. So, Carmi's shooting numbers and them winning the turnover battle really explains this game so far.
And again, Bulldogs lead at the half, 48-13. Looking at what has transpired earlier today so far in the first 7.5 games of the CHD. 8:30 this morning, it was Harrisburg defeating Hamilton County in overtime, 60-52. Heron all over Carrier Mills, 87-42. Carterville got past Norris City. Vienna over Edwards County. Anna Jonesboro ends the game on a 20-3 run to get the best of Fairfield. Mules led by a point going in the fourth quarter. So AJ advances. Massac County over Gallatin County, and Eldorado over West Frankfort. So only one upset so far That being the 9-seed Harrisburg over the 8-seed Hamilton County at 8:30 this morning. And then coming up tonight at 10 o'clock after this game will be Hamilton County and Carrier Mills for the first elimination game of this tournament. Loser of that will go home. Winner of that will come back tomorrow afternoon for the consolation semifinals. Winner of this plays Eldorado tomorrow at 8:30 in the championship quarterfinals. The Carmi playing the late games, both of the first two nights. Other matchups we'll have tomorrow on the championship side. Carterville will face Vienna at 3:15. AJ will face Massac at 7 o'clock. And then I mentioned Eldorado and Carmi at 8:30 tomorrow night. And then Wednesday is when things get really confusing as far as bracket, but really entertaining as well. Excited for the next 48-plus hours of basketball. We're happy to bring it to you, whether you're listening on 97.3 FM WRUL or if you're watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Carmi has the basketball to start the second half of play in a 48-13 lead. Driscoll left top goes to Connor, who wants to go baseline. Now up top to Gomat. Pass through his hands, but Tyler corrals it. Now drives inside, fakes the pass, goes up for the layup and scores. Nice drive by Tyler Gomat. He's got 4. And the Bulldog lead is at 50-13. Connor with the rebound at the other end. Baseball pass up ahead to Holloman, who draws the foul, and Gavin Holloman will go to the free throw line for 2. Unless Hardin County can put together a bit of a run here in the third, we'll have running clock in the fourth quarter. And probably only a matter of time till we see the JV squad for Carmi as Holloman hits the first free throw. Holloman has 9 points, make it 10 as he goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. And the Bulldog lead is 51-13. It should be 52-13.
Yeah, it should be
52-13. 7:20 to play here in the third quarter. On the right top, driving in is Dutton. Lost his dribble, but he got it back. Now hands it off to Austin, getting inside. Nice pass down low to Fricker. And Morgan Fricker scores the basket. That is the first basket made by a Hardin County starter. Makes it 52-15, 1 minute gone here in the third quarter. On the left side, here's Connor. He looks now, dribbles left, hands it off to Holloman. Bounce pass between the circles to Driscoll. Driscoll dribbles to his right now, near side Holloman. Cutting down low is Driscoll. He picks it up, rolls the pass in the corner to Edwards. They swing it around. Now it's Goman who fakes the pass. He goes inside. Out to Connor. 3 on the way. No good. And the long rebound. Nice hustle by Holloman, who saves it. But it's into the hands of Fricker for Hardin County. 1-on-2 at the other end. And Fricker's shot is up and good. And 1 as they call a foul on Tyler Goman.
Yeah, a little bit of that was a little bit questionable of a call there. Not too much contact.
Must have had Goman must have got him from the side or from the back on the swipe down. As Fricker has 10 points in this game for Hardin County, make it 11. Right? Am I wrong there?
Different Fricker.
So he's got 11. Right. Yeah, that was Landon Fricker there. 52-18. Carmi with the lead in the ball. Here's Connor under the basket, up top to Edwards. Penetrates, goes in the far corner now to Driscoll between the legs. Will pull this one back out, picks up his dribble. Now looking to get rid of it, lobs it over to Edwards near midcourt. Now it's Gomat on the near side. Left top, Driscoll. Back to Gomat. Gomat looking. Elevator screen for Connor up between the circles. Carmi running the flex offense here as it's Edwards on the right top, now left side to Holloman. Holloman, nice pass to a cutting Gomat down low, and
jump ball.
Call a jump ball with the arrow favoring Hardin County. 5:50 to play here in the third quarter. All Bulldogs, 52-18. Rebound into the front court, picks up his dribble, now goes near side to Dutton, putting on the floor, and Dutton will draw the foul against Landon Driscoll. That is going to be Driscoll's second foul against Carmi in this half. (52-18). They inbound it. Corner 3 on the way from Dutton, and the near side is up and good. So Brandon Dutton has his first point of the night. Makes it 52-21. Cougars back within 31 points. Driscoll left top now to Edwards. Elevator screen for Gomat, left wide open. He'll let a three fly. It's no good. Holloman back to Edwards on the near side, back to Connor. Bryce looks. Couple of screens far away. Now it's Gomat down low who corrals it, goes up and draws a foul. He will shoot a pair of free throws. .454 to play here in the third quarter. 2 free throws on the way coming up for Tyler Gomat. First free throw on the way. That one is up and good. Gomat's got 5. 53-21, Carmi with the lead. Gomat is playing with 3 fouls. Not that it really matters at this point. Second free throw, no good. Rebound going to come out to Fricker, and Hardin County comes the other way. Into the front court, guarded by Connor, now on the right side. Top of the circle, back to Austin. Austin gets below the free throw line, now picks up his dribble, now Bebout cutting on the right top. And they're going to call a traveling violation against Bebout. So the ball goes back over to Carmi. 4:38 to play here in quarter number 3. Carmi with the large lead of 32 points, 53-21. Holloman near side. Now it's Gomat left top to Connor on the far corner. It's Driscoll. Long three on the way from Edwards. It won't go. Rebound grab by Gomat. Goes back up. They're going to call a travel or a shot. They're going to say and one. Count the basket. Tyler Gomat. Got the offensive rebound. Went up, drew the foul, and hit the basket. And so Massey will check back into the ball game for Hardin County. 55-21, Carmi with the lead. Free throw on the way for Gomat. That one's good. Gomat has 8. 56-21, Bebout into the front court. On the left top, goes to his right. Now it's Massey between the circles. He puts it on the floor, guarded by Gomat. Back to his left, hands it back off to Bebout. They've got Fricker in the post. They don't get it to him. Now they bounce it out to Massey, who jab steps and hands it off to a cutting Lennon Fricker. Guarded by Connor. That pass goes on the corner to Morgan Fricker. Back to Landon. Bounce pass back door taken away by Edwards. Carmi with numbers up ahead. They throw it up ahead to Connor, who goes to the basket. Bryce's shot, good off glass for Bryce Connor, who's got 10 points. The Bulldog lead up to 37 at 58-21. 3.5 to play here in the third quarter. Left top, here's Fricker. Picks up his dribble and a bounce pass between the circles. This is Dutton, who will let a 3 fly. Can't get it to go. Rebound off the back of Massey. Then offensive rebound here for the Cougars. And a loose ball. Last touch, they say, by Gavin Holloman. It will stay with the Cougars. 58-21 as Trey Dixon checks into the ball game for Carmi, as Gavin Holloman will take a seat. Get it inbound to Austin, left side, a 3-point shot for Bebout on the way. No good. Rebound grab by Bryce Connor. And he will get this one across the timeline. Bulldogs will set up their offense. Baseball pass to Driscoll goes through his hands. Landon would have had a cut to the basket in an open lane, but he couldn't catch the pass. Bulldog turnover, just their second here in the second half.
Yeah, had that pass clocked in at about 95.
Get your radars out for that one. 58-21. Bulldogs with the lead. On the near side, here's Fricker cutting down low and a catch by Dutton. He'll go up, shot no good. Rebound grab by Driscoll. Bulldogs into the front court, 58-21. Carmi with the lead and the ball. Gomat with an open lane, picks up his dribble, now goes in the far corner. Dixon, left top to Driscoll. Back to Bryce Connor between the circles. Connor left side to Gomat. We approach the 2.5-minute mark in this third quarter. Nice drive by Gomat, and he'll draw the foul on his way to the basket. 2 shots coming up here for Tyler Gomat.
Yeah, Carmi in the second half seems to be working on their motion flex offense, really slowing it down. They're not, trying to keep up the volume they were in the first half of getting up shots.
2:32 to play here in the third quarter. 58-21 your score. Gomat's first free throw is short. Tyler's got 8 points for the Bulldogs. Carmi being led by Edwards and Driscoll, who both have 13. Second free throw for Gomat is good, and Gavin Holloman will check in with that dead ball as Gomat comes out. 59-21, Carmi with the lead. 2:32 to play in the third quarter. We will have running clock in the fourth quarter. Fricker goes on the right side, trying to get around Connor. Now pulls it back out on the right top to Dutton. He goes left side. New player into the game for Hardin County. That's Winters, who drives in with the right hand and scores. Christian Winters off the bench. As Hardin County has got the majority of their scoring from their bench players. Winters has 2, makes it 59-23. Connor goes baseline to the rim. Missed the right-handed dunk, but he got his own rebound. Put back no good. Driscoll can't put it back up and in. And here comes Hardin County the other way. Massey into the front court. Hands it off to Fricker, cutting down low. His shot no good. Edwards the rebound. And Carmi comes the other way. 59-23, 1:40 to play in this third quarter. Driscoll left top on a screen from Dixon. Now goes to Edwards between the circles. Near side Connor. Guarded by Fricker. Pick and roll with Edwards, and Edwards lays it in with the right hand. Nice pick and roll there for Carmi. 15 points for Mitchell Edwards. 61-23, 1:24 to play in the third quarter. On the near side, it is Fricker at the top of the circle now on the right side to Massey. On the right side, Dutton with 1:14 to play here in the third quarter. Getting inside is Winters. Back on the right side, Dutton. He puts it on the floor, hands it back off to Fricker. Left side, Dutton. 3 on the way. It's no good, and the rebound going to be tipped and grabbed by Bryce Connor. Final minute here in quarter number 3. Connor, baseball pass up ahead. Trey Dixon for 2. Trey's got 6, and the Bulldog lead is 40 points at 63-23 with 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Get it inside. This is going to be Dutton, who picks it up at the right elbow. Those left side to Winters, who gets inside. On the far corner, 3-point shot on the way. That one's up and good from Fricker. Fricker's got 14. Leading scorer for Hardin County. And Carmi can hold for one shot if they want to. 23 seconds to play here in the third. Bulldogs lead 63-26. Near side Holloman. Connor posted up down low. He'll turn, shoot, shot no good. And Massey has the rebound for Hardin County. Final 10 seconds. Fricker into the front court. Gets past Connor and a bounce pass down low. And turning and shooting is Fricker. That's Morgan Fricker. His shot's no good. 2 seconds. It's Winters who pass it over to Landon Fricker. And his shot no good at the buzzer. And that is how the third quarter comes to an end. We'll have running clock in the fourth quarter. And your score, Bulldogs lead Hardin County 63-26 back in 1 minute. It's the EHT on 97.3 WRUL.
It's no accident that more and more people trust Hale Body Shop when they need collision repair.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop work hard to get your car back to you as soon as possible.
They understand how busy you are.
They also understand that sometimes life happens.
And if you find yourself in an accident,
remember, when it does, there's only one place to go.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi, way out there on Possum Road.
Mom is so happy at Wabash Christian Supportive Living. She enjoys herself, loves the food, and I've seen a positive change in her health.
Hi, this is Kathleen Garner, Residential Service Director for Wabash Christian Supported Living. And if your mom is still independent but missing out on socialization, isn't eating properly, struggles to maintain her household, or just needs daily support, Wabash Christian Supported Living is perfect. Wabash Christian Supported Living even offers on-site therapy. As a faith-based organization, you'll both feel confident our actions and conduct reflect your standards. Learn more by calling 382-2900.
Start of the fourth quarter here at Duff Kingston. It is the Bulldogs of Carmi leading Hardin County 63-26 as we begin the fourth and final quarter. The 2 seniors on the bench for Carmi, that being Bryce Connor and Tyler Gomat. Trey Dixon and Mason Haywood in the ballgame, as well as Gavin Holloman, Landon Driscoll, and Mitchell Edwards. Here's Haywood left top. Now on the right side to Driscoll, near side 3-point shot on the way for Gavin Holloman. Swish, a first bank 3-pointer for Gavin. He's got 13. Back to a 40-point lead, 66-26. Fricker goes left side to Massey, who puts it on the floor, guarded by Dixon. Back to Fricker, who will get inside. Free throw line jumper on the way. That one up and good for Landon Fricker. He has scored 16 points off the bench for Hardin County. leading scorer for the Cougars.
I mean, he's leading scorer for the game.
You'd be right there. They go near side to Haywood. He'll get a pick and roll screen from Edwards. His pass to Edwards was taken away by Vaughn. And Cougars come the other way. 66-28 your score. 1 minute gone here in the continuous running fourth quarter. Massey open shot on the left side. No good. Edwards grabs the rebound. And here come the Bulldogs. Carmi will advance to play Eldorado tomorrow night at 8:30. Should be a dandy. 3-point shot for Landon Driscoll on the far wing. A first-ranked three-pointer for Landon Driscoll. He has got 16 points for himself. Makes it 69-28. That shot the other end, no good. Driscoll the rebound, outlet pass to Holloman. Left in a layup, up and good for Gavin Holloman. And a quick timeout called by Kevin Wolf to get a couple of subs in. Is this going to be a 30-second timeout or not? I believe so. So we will take one as well. Back in 30 seconds on 97.3 WRUL.
When it comes to income tax planning and preparation, experience counts. Experience to know all the deductions that you can take. Experience and knowledge to keep up with the ever-changing tax laws, rules, and regulations. Hi, I'm Keith Butch, and owner of Butch & Associates CPAs in Carmi. For 42 years, I've helped people just like yourself for your tax, auditing, and accounting needs. Stop in today at Butch & Associates on Main Street in Carmi. Call 382-4151 or visit butch.com. That's BOTSCH.com.
Kevin Wolf has called off the Dogs with 6:26 to play here in the fourth quarter. Carmi leading Hardin County 71-28. Tanner Spence, Connor Newell, Cade Stockton have checked in, so it's those three as well as Mason Haywood and Trey Dixon out there for Carmi. With this big lead and the continuous clock here in the final game of the first round, we still have one more game coming up after this between Hamilton County and Carrier Mills. Driving inside as winners. Vaughn will try a three on the right side. That one's up and good. For Drew Vaughn, he's got 6. He's hit a couple of three-point shots, and the Bulldog lead down to 40, 71-31. Haywood left top, pick and roll with Dixon, not there. Goes to Spence on the right top. Now it's on the near side to Newell. Bounce pass to Dixon on the far side. Stockton, he puts it on the floor, getting around Massey. Now it's Tanner Spence. Near side, Haywood, he'll get a screen from Spence. Haywood pulls up for three. It's short, and the rebound going to be grabbed by Massey, but they call a foul against Cade Stockton against Carmi. And the gym has emptied out a little bit since it was when this game started. Reasonably so.
Yeah, reasonably so.
Into the front court comes Fricker, gives it over to Winters driving on the right side. Pass to Mitchell down low, and that's travel or a foul. They're going to go with the foul call against Carmi. That will be against Cade Stockton, so 2 fouls for Stockton in a few seconds.
Yeah, I think somebody stepped on his foot when he went up, and that just tripped him.
Didn't look right.
Yep.
We approach 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, 71-31. They inbound to Austin. They go down low to Mitchell, who turns and shoots. That shot no good. Stockton couldn't grab the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. They say last touched by Carmi. So it will stay with Hardin County. We are under 5 minutes to play. They inbound it, get into Fricker on the right side. His shot up, no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Mitchell, who goes back up. His shot attempt, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Cade Stockton. Here comes Carmi, but they get it taken away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch. They're going to call a foul. They call a foul there against the Bulldogs. Against Mason Haywood. We'll see Braden Smith checking the ball game. Trey Dixon will come out. So good to see these JV guys get some minutes, and what probably will be the last time they'll get the chance, I would assume, in the CHT. Carmi only gets tougher from this point forward. They'll go to Fricker on the left top. Fricker drives in left side, spins, trying to fade away. Now goes left side to Vaughn. Vaughn puts it on the floor, hands it off to Fricker. Pick and roll to Mitchell down low. That shot up and good for Ethan Mitchell. He's got 4 points. It's at 71-33. Carmi with the lead. Noel goes left top to Haywood. Haywood puts on the floor. Now it's Tanner Spence on the right top. Near side, Newell. Newell getting a screen from Spence. Pick and roll with Spence. Pass deflected and taken away. Stolen by Vaughn for Hardin County. 3.5 to play. 71-33. Carmi with the big lead, and that shot down low is off the mark by Fricker. Loose rebound is going to be thrown off the side of the rim, off the backboard, I should say, from Massey, and it will go back over to Carmi. Running clock with 3:12 to play. Into the front court comes Connor Newell on the left side to Haywood. Haywood puts it on the floor. Into the Spence in the near corner now to Connor Newell. Top of the circle, Smith. Far side Stockton, nice drive by Stockton, gets inside, throws it up, can't hit it. And the rebound grab by Mitchell for Hardin County under 3 minutes to play. 71-33. Pull-up three-point shot on the way from Fricker is no good, and the rebound last touched by Tanner Spence of Carmi. It will stay with the Cougars, and a couple of more subs in the game for Carmi as Gavin Payton checks in, as well as Tyson Spicer and Jade Albright. Haywood, Stockton, and Newell come out. And the JV guys, they won't play a JV game until, I believe, next Tuesday. And actually, no, next Friday, I think is when Carmi plays next, as that shot by Mitchell is up and good. He's got 6. He got 71-35, 2:05 to play, and that pass taken away from Spicer, and it's Fricker who lays it up and in with the right hand. Fricker's got 18 points off the bench for Hardin County, leading scorer in the game. Far side, here's Albright, picks up his dribble. Now has to get rid of it. Looking now, gets over on the far side to Smith. Now it's Tanner Spence between the circles, 71-37. Bulldogs with the lead. Spicer left side on a screen from Payton, picks up his dribble. Now it's Smith who couldn't corral it. Now he picks it up. Payton, free throw line extended. Tanner Spence for 3, no good. And the rebound going to be grabbed by Fricker for Hardin County, coming the other way. Nice pass to the other end to Winters. His shot no good. And the rebound grabbed by Tyson Spicer for the Bulldogs. Final 1:15 to play. 71-37. And a steal. While I was looking at the scoreboard, Fricker took it away from Spicer. He'll lay it up and in. 20 points for Fricker. Really the only positive sight for Hardin County this evening. Final minute to play. Spicer drives in, picks up his dribble in the far corner. Now a baseball pass near side to Albright. Goes on the right elbow to Payton. 3-point shot for Tanner Spence won't go. And the rebound grab by Fricker and nearly taken away by Payton. And here comes Hardin County the other way. Final 40 seconds. Fricker into the front court, guarded by Smith. And a quick timeout for Rodney Lane to get a couple of subs in the game. Derek Brantley checks in as, tell you what, pretty good game for Lane and Fricker off the bench with 20 points, leading scorer in the game. Gotta tip your cap. Kid played hard.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing everything for him out there offensively.
Winters drives in, gets his pass taken away by Jade Albright. Final 27 seconds. Carmi will just get it across half court, put a bow on this one, and get ready for the matchup tomorrow night with the BDC rival Eldorado Eagles. It's going to be a fun one. Spicer goes inside to Jade Albright. His shot no good. Albright got his own rebound. His second attempt no good as well. Mitchell the rebound. Let's see if the Cougars want to put up one last shot. Here's Vaughn with 3 seconds. Vaughn with 2, with 1, and they don't get a shot off as Brantley's 3 no good at the buzzer. Final score, Carmi White County defeats Hardin County 71-39. Bulldogs improved to 8-2 on the season, and they advance to round number 2. They will face the Eldorado Eagles tomorrow night at 8:30. Well, we got another game to get ready for, so we'll go ahead and take a short break. We come back, we'll wrap things up with stats and get you ready for Hamilton County and Carrier Mills. Coming up next, we'll take a 2-minute break right here on 97.3 WRUL.
Your family's care team is close to home at Hamilton Memorial Family Clinics in McLeansboro and Carmi. From routine care, vaccines and DOT physicals, to disease management, x-ray, lab work, and COVID testing. With 9 providers and 8 specialty care clinics, Hamilton Memorial has you covered. Plus, for those unexpected illnesses, our weekend walk-in clinics in Carmi and McLeansboro. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics. Here for you now, like we've always been.
You lock up your house, you lock up your car. Citizens National Bank of Albion works hard to keep your identity and personal account information safe and secure. We encourage you to do the same. Be very cautious when receiving phone calls asking for your personal information, online banking username and passwords. CNB will never ask you for your information over the phone. Never give out your personal information. Citizens National Bank of Albion, no better banking, member FDIC.
This is Nancy J. Winter, CPA. It has been a pleasure to grow with you, to go through the stages of your life. I would just like to say thank you to all of my clients, past and present. And as one client recently said, it's like we are family. We strive to do the best we can for you, whether it be in tax season or out, and whether it be a tax situation, a financial situation, or just someone to talk to about how things are going. Thank you for counting on us. Stop by my office on Cherry Street in Carmi, or visit me at nancyjwintercpa.com.
Family medicine providers care for everyone in your family through all stages of life. If you need a primary care provider, Farrell Hospital has 3 new family medicine physicians accepting new patients. Dr. Clay Ford in Harrisburg, Dr. Samantha Mosby in Eldorado, and Dr. Chris Moore in McLeansboro for quality, convenient primary care close to home for both adults and children. Visit farrellhospital.org and call to make your appointment today.
Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi has over 500 eyeglass frames to choose from in stock. Also, a large selection of designer sunglass, non-prescription or prescription. Taylor Eye Care treats every patient like a member of their family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Call Taylor Eye Care at 618-382-4683 for your next eye exam. That's 618-382-4683. Taylor Eye Care, excellence in eye care.
Final score, Bulldogs defeat Hardin County 71-39. Bulldogs improved to 8-2 on the season. They will advance to play Eldorado tomorrow night at 8:30 in the championship side of the bracket. Meanwhile, Hardin County, they will come back tomorrow afternoon to face West Frankfort in the consolation bracket. Real quick, we'll run through our postgame stat. The postgame show is delivered by Roark Transport, hauling fuel, rock, grain, and more to help our community grow. Call 265-3665 for more. Again, this is the Roark Transport postgame show. Carmi led in scoring by both Gavin Holloman, they were led in scoring by Landon Driscoll, who had 16 points. 15 apiece from Gavin Holloman and Mitchell Edwards. They got 10 points from Bryce Connor, 9 from Tyler Gomad, and 6 from Trey Dixon. For Hardin County, they were led by Landon Fricker with 20 points. 6 points apiece from Vaughn and Mitchell, 2 points for Winters and Morgan Fricker, and 3 points for Brandon Dutton. And so we've got some more sponsors to play before we get ready for the nightcap. It's going to be Hamilton County and Carrier Mills coming up in about 15 or so minutes. We will step aside and take a short break. We'll have that game coming up right next right here on 97.3 WRUL.